Good morning, everybody. Guess who I have with me already? The Kiss Man. My boy. My ass hit the chair, and as I was sinking my controller, his ass hit my lap. He wasn't pissing around today, he wanted his snuggles. Anyway, hope everyone's day is going well. Hope everyone had a great weekend, or long weekend, depending where in the world you are. Oh, hi, Bad Seed. I hope you had a good long weekend. So before we jump into anything, writing update. I did not get any writing done on Monday. My plans kind of got upended. The plans were have the day to myself. Mirror Mouse is going to be at work. She came home early. And then we went out for the day with some friends. So the time I had planned for writing was spent socializing. It was fun, don't get me wrong. As for this morning, I did do a little bit of writing. I was hoping to do a lot more, but I had a bunch of emails I needed to answer. Some related to the event I was at this past weekend. She's looking for feedbacks, and she came to me directly during the event asking for my feedback specifically. Because apparently I do a quote-unquote bunch of these things. So I took that to heart and gave her a fucking really well thought out email. And she's doing a great job considering it's her second time. A lot of room for growth, but it's only her second time organizing an event, so considering that, she did quite well. So I started a new chapter today. I didn't even get a page finished. You know, between eating, doing those emails, started that, and then it was time to stream. So here we are. Atticus is hanging out with me. A lot of storms the last couple of days. They were lovely. Lovely good thunderstorm. What else was there? The event on the weekend was Now, for anyone who's not aware, I do not measure success of events by sales. If I go to an event as a young and budding author, if you will, my goal is not to sell out of books. My goal is not necessarily to make a whole bunch of money. That's never the goal. My goal right now, my point in my career is to be more well-known, be seen, get out in public, build rapport, get a reputation, get people to care. Then they can start buying my books. The demographic in the event I was in were well-retired, very conservative people, i.e. people who have absolutely zero interest in fantasy. So even from a getting my face out there reputation standpoint, it wasn't great. I was handedly the youngest author there as well by 20 years, which is fine. That's not unusual. But most of the people, I'd say a good 90% of those who came by my table, when I said, oh, it's fantasy, they're like, ugh. Like their face scrunched up, they went, nah, and then they walked off. And I don't take it personally. You know, there's no reason for me to. Not everyone likes everything. Seeing it so consecutively told me that that town is not my demographic. I should not go back just because it is not going to be worth my time and investment. Because it did cost me money to go there. Not a lot, but even like just time-wise, it wasn't worth the almost 2-hour drive there and back to have people scrunch up their faces. Because again, those people, I can go out there as many times as I want. It's not going to build my reputation or rapport because they just don't give a shit about fantasy. So, it is what it is. You know, live and learn. You know, I tried. I have no regrets going out. I'm glad I went. I now know that town is not my target demographic in the slightest. And yeah. And then this morning, I did not get up as early as I normally do because I have been fucking tired. Not physically tired, just mentally tired the last little bit. So I had the opportunity today to sleep in, and I fucking took it because it's the first time I've slept in like 3 weeks. So it was nice. I needed it. It cut into the writing time, but the little bit I did get done is good. Can't complain. So Bad Seed, how is your day going? So you've been still playing Diablo 4? How's the backlog of games going that you inevitably have? Have you touched those at all, or has it just been nothing but Diablo ruining your life? I shouldn't say ruining your life, ruining your backlog. Answer me, damn it.
It doesn't matter. It matters to me.
What does Natty want? So yeah, really enjoying this season of D4. Yeah, you'll come out of your 2-week vacation and be like, "Ah, man, I didn't get through any of my backlog." And it's your own lack of discipline to blame. It happens almost every time you got like take a vacation off. Like, I'm gonna go through my backlog. You let one game. It's like a live service or survival game. Just take over your life for the entirety of your vacation. Like, I didn't get anything done. I've seen this pattern. Already have 3 characters in endgame Paragon ranks. Good lord, guy. A cat, or is that a chest? Should be a cat. Okay. Right, we got to change out our attire to what we want it to look like. I don't want to be Farmer's Market Hannibal Lecter. I would rather be... Every time I have vacation, some gameplay is a big DLC or season drop. Alright, now what do I want my shiny suit to look like? Not what I'm currently wearing. No. Absolutely not. What are my other options here? I like the look of the Ashwinder outfit, in all honesty. They're assholes, but they got drip. They know how to dress. I forgot my water. Icarus last Christmas, Diablo 4 this time. I think this summer was City Skylines 2. It was. But I log in Discord and I'm like, oh, Betsy's playing that again. And again. And again. Shut up, Peeves, you bitch. Battlefield 6 Season 3 also dropped. It did. I played a little bit of that on Monday. I was planning on playing more, then Mouse came home, then we went out. I was also planning on playing some more Star Citizen on Monday. I did one mission, and then Mouse called me. He's like, hey, I got off early, I'm coming home now. Okay. So, neither that has happened. I did upgrade my cutter. As much as I loved it, I wanted something slightly different. So I melted my cutter for a Reliant core and just paid like the $20 difference, because I like that Reliant series. And it's got a second seater for somebody to just hang out in the cockpit. A little tiny bit more cargo. Down goes Atticus. And then I have some points and stuff that I've saved up that I'll be redeeming for a like a, prepaid credit card that'll go towards a salvation, which I should actually be getting today. But I have to wait 24 hours for the Star Citizen gift cards to be redeemable. Stupid.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
Reliance have fantastic cockpit view. They do. I really like them. And I love the cutter. I absolutely love the cutter. It's an adorable ship. But it is so easy to get in-game and eventually be able to craft one that I'd rather... I don't mind upgrading it. If I don't like the core, I can always melt it back down for the cutter again. That's what it is.
Have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Had a Reliant send for users to explore for that cockpit view, yeah. I flew a Reliant Tana for a little bit, bought in-game, and I loved the ship. I thought it was a lot of fun. That was great. Okay, your mom should be concerned. You've been doing a lot of stupid shit, Natty.
We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
Yes.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
She is absolutely right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them.
As it should.
And then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If
Uh,
I had been capable of protecting
no.
myself,
This
he would still
argument
be
is
alive
so
today.
fucking
My mother and I
tropey.
tried to go on without
Abandon
him,
it.
but
Oh, I
became
hate
too
it.
much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
He died protecting me. It's my fault. He was your fucking father. It's his job, you stupid bitch. Sorry, I hate that trope. I hate the whole he died protecting me. It's my fault. No, it's fucking not. Another orphan. Yeah, we've known she's been an orphan for a while. Anyway, before I go on my tirade, they need a gold standard pass that we should check out the Ironclad suit. I don't care about the gold standard pass. It'll come eventually. I like the ship to fly the ship, not to walk around it because it's so small. So the gold standard pass, neither here nor there in my opinion. It'll come eventually, and great, I'll be happy to have it, but couldn't care less in the meantime. Check out the Ironclad soon. Absolutely, looking forward to checking that one out. So, if you are going to have someone who blames himself for their parent or guardian dying because they were protecting them, please, for the love of God, have another character slap him in the face and address them how I'm addressing this now. It is overused, it is overdone. A parent's job is to protect their child, not the other way around. If a child can protect a parent, great. That is awesome. I love that. I am so sick of characters going, my dad died because he was protecting me. She didn't even do something stupid. She just walked in and saw something. It's not like she was sitting there, you know, being a fucking idiot playing in traffic and going, my dad had to push me out of the road. No, that'd be a different story. That'd be a little bit more warranted for the guilt. That would show character growth and development. She did nothing wrong. Her father died just from sheer happenstance, and she's all, it's my fault. Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. Don't use that trope. It's so overdone, and it's exhausting from an audience point of view. I can say that because not only do I write, I read and take in a lot of media as well. Audiences are fucking fed up with that trope. We don't feel sorry for the character. We feel annoyed with them. Oh, hell no. Kids are a renewable resource. Sacrifice a kid, not yourself, can always make more. I know you're joking, so whatever. Are you looking to avenge his death? If you are, you're in the wrong place, because this is Scotland, not Africa, where you were from.
Do you think
Matabeleland.
taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Good.
Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not.
So
want
she's
that.
smart enough to realize
Me
this.
And my mother raised me to believe that
Ah.
it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot.
Such as your
I know
father
there
was
is
doing
risk
for you.
involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
She has undermined all of her own guilt there. I am guilty because my dad died protecting me, someone who couldn't protect themselves. Now she's saying I was raised to, the thing that it's good to help people who can't protect themselves. Good. So now have that feed into her guilt and have her talk herself out of it. How's your
What
mom?
does your mother think about all of this?
Well,
Ugh,
as you
hate that
saw,
fucking
she
trope.
worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming.
You can't see
She
everything.
misses
This is fair,
him.
though.
As do I. So I
There should be a
believe until
comma there
now
on the
she
so.
understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Hello, Secret Fairy Lady. My goodness, you're here early today. And on a Wednesday. How's it going? I just went on a total rant about Maddie and something she said. What would your father think of what we've been
Do you
doing?
think your father
I
will
hear
approve
arguing
of the
about
things you've been
kids.
doing?
Oh,
That
I
is
just-
a good question.
Maddie
In
has
theory, yes.
vexed me.
Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my
I'm good, and you guys? I'm doing well.
father
I
never
slept
shied
in this
away from
morning
the
for the
fight
first
for
time in
kids,
like 3 weeks,
no
so
matter how ruthless they
I'm
were.
feeling good.
And I think he would have
I needed
enjoyed
it.
knowing that I had a
I
compatriot
needed it.
like you.
It's been a lot of early mornings the last 3 weeks between work and events. So, the tangent I went on was Natty. She was explaining how her father died. Her and her dad were out galloping together in the fields. On their way back, they came across a group of bandits that were leaving her village, and she walked up as one of the bandits were taking off the scarf, so she saw his face. So Buddy raised a gun to kill her. Her father, being an animagus, was a giraffe, went back to human form. The magic scared the shit out of the bandits, understandably, and they shot and killed the dad. Totally cool, that's fine. No issues with that, that all makes sense to me. Then Natty goes on, she's saying she feels guilty because her father died protecting her. Now, that's the issue I have, because it's so tropey, and as someone who takes in a lot of media, I am so orphaned. Yes, she's an orphan. I don't like her mentality of, he died protecting me, therefore I'm guilty. She didn't do anything wrong. Wrong place, wrong time. Her father did a father's duty and protected her. It's not like she was playing in traffic and did something. Now, the next little bit of dialogue then goes on to say she was raised by her mother to protect that. If you can protect those who can't protect themselves, you should. Just as her dad did. Yet she feels this guilt that her father died, doing what he was supposed to do and doing what she was raised to believe is the right thing. I would do the same, no guilt needed. 100%. Like, if I would gladly, I'd die for a random kid on the street if I knew them. It doesn't have to be my kid. If it's someone who cannot protect themselves, I will do what I can to see them home safely at the end of the day. Period. If I were young and my parent, my guardian, someone I loved, respected, and valued a lot, died protecting my child ass because I can't protect myself because I'm a kid, and then I was raised that is the gold standard, I have no reason to feel guilty. I would feel sad, I would grieve, but I would not be going, it's my fault. Because no, I was raised to see that as the gold standard of a good human being. So why the fuck does she feel guilty? Oh, I'm sorry. That trope pisses me off. And then she went and undermined her whole guilt and didn't loop it back onto herself where she talked herself out of the guilt. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Natty.
I'm fiery this morning, apparently.
What you've been through.
It's human to feel guilt as well, but not good to beat you up about it. Agreed. Especially when she just said she was raised afterwards to be the kind of person her father was.
My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow.
No, Natty, I'll put an end to the Ashwinders. You've made some stupid decisions in this quest line. You're not allowed anywhere near. You stay in the castle. So her animagus form is a gazelle. She has decided that it was pertinent to become a gazelle in the Scottish Highlands to go sneaking around and getting someone got the shit beat out of them, to get information on poachers. If you were a poacher and you saw a gazelle in the Scottish Highlands, magic or not, you would be hunting that thing down. So she is, again, she's supposed to be like, this gold tier kind of straight A, great student, and she's making all kinds of very stupid decisions. Now, part of that silly decision was because she kind of spites her mom a little bit. Her mom's keeping her on a tight leash. But we don't see that enough to really warrant the whole silly gazelle idea to be, completely reasonable in the story. It's like, oh, mom just wants me to stay in the castle, do this, that, and the other thing. Okay, cool. Explore that more and then have her do the gazelle thing. It'll make more sense. It'll feel less, why would you do that? And it'll just be overall better received from an audience. Said you can explore whatever you want. You can have characters do whatever you want, as long as you take the time to make it make sense. Okay, let me get a snip of this so I don't have to keep opening up my journal. Because I don't necessarily have yes, Natty made a stupid decision, and but all my issues with it could be waylaid if they built upon her doing things against her mother's wishes more. It'd be far more organic if that was fleshed out further. Because the way she did it was just, why would you go be a gazelle stalking poachers in the Scottish Highlands? What did you expect would happen? And then they started building up on the fact that, oh, mom wants to keep me in the castle, this, that. No. Flip the order of that, it'll make way more sense. It'll feel less stilted. Now then, where am I going for this map? Alright, this is a side quest we got. Find treasure. Gazelles in the Scottish Highlands? Yes. So Natty's an animagus, which is a kind of mage that has gone through a process that allows them to shapeshift into an animal. They don't get to choose the animal. It is kind of dictated for them depending on the stars. Natty's animagus form is a gazelle. She decided the best course of getting information on magical poachers was to disguise herself as a gazelle in the Scottish Highlands and follow them. Good idea, bad idea? Well, mom has to do it all by herself. Of course, she's strict. She has works too. But yes, and I totally see where the mom's coming from. I do not disagree with her at all. While I will say, keeping kids on too tight a leash can lead to some bad things, I understand where she's coming from. Dad's dead. He died from poachers. So yes, it makes sense she keeps her daughter on a tight leash. Absolutely. I wanted to see that explored more before they gave us the reveal of Natty's doing stupid shit. Because then the stupid shit would have made a lot more sense. Instead, they did it the opposite way around. Natty did stupid shit, and then you find out mom kept her on a tight leash. It's quite stereotypical to make her a gazelle. Yeah. Which kind of makes sense, though, because she is African. It would be an African animal. Like, her father was a giraffe. She was a gazelle. Natty does seem to be quite graceful, quite slender. I'm going to guess her father was probably a tall guy if he was a giraffe. So it's a bit stereotypical because she's African, but she is also African. So, I mean, it would make sense that her animagus would be an African animal. Oh ho ho! I just got paid money. So there's a local bookstore in town I work with. They're a bookstore and board game cafe. They are fantastic people. Love them to pieces. They have a great location. I love everything they do. They're very hard to communicate with the bookstore part. They're not very organized on that end. So this morning I sent a third email asking, hey, how much stock do you have in my books? Because every time I'm in, it looks like they're low on stock. And 2, are there any pending payouts for me from books that have sold? I just got an e-transfer from them, so I'm assuming they got my email. And I've now been paid. Which is nice. There's more there than I thought there would be. Now I wait for a reply on stock, on how much I need to bring them books. They have typical animals that live there as well. True. They could also, they could have picked, I guess a fox of some kind as well. Probably a coyote, hyena. Oh shit, I sold a lot of books at the bookstore. I sold 5. I thought I sold 2. Ooh, paid as an author. Nice. Yeah, some royalties came through. The bookstore, they've been slow to reply to my emails. I'll reply to that on break. Yeah, no, they could have done a lot of other animals. From a writer standpoint, I can get why they went gazelle, though, because while it's kind of stereotypical, you do want that character to feel a little bit more unique, especially when they're shining as much of a spotlight on her. So sometimes leaning into a stereotype isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can help that character stand out amongst the rabble. Her being an animagus could also be a good enough reason for her to stand out. But her feeling a gazelle, it fits her thing. Her whole thing is, hey, I'm not native here. I'm from Africa. I came from this African school where everything was, different. We didn't use wands. So to have her be a gazelle kind of leans into the whole fact that her background and history is different. And for me, it kind of just makes her more memorable as a character. But yeah, it's stereotypical, sure, but stereotypes aren't always bad. It can serve a purpose. Ooh, congrats. Well, thank you. And I also, I got an email back from them too. My next thing was to call them tomorrow, and then if they didn't answer that, I'd just go in and be like, hey, what's going on? And beauty. I will reply to that on break, and I got another email. Fuck, that is a long email. Alright, I'm not reading that right now. That's going to be like a 5-minute read. Alright. So, we want to look at map. Now, there's a windmill in the background. There's ruins, it's a tree located in the middle of ruins, which is located on the far side of a bridge. Now, There's a portion on the map that looks kind of like this. Kinda. It doesn't quite match up because where it says the ruins would be smack dab in the middle of Hogsmeade, which obviously is not possible. Durgan? Is obviously not where that's going to be. If I were to I wouldn't write about people of color. I wouldn't feel genuine as I barely knew other people of a different ethnicity. Okay. Well, at the same time, though, people of color are still people. I mean, you don't have to dive into their culture or beliefs. Like, for example, I'm not a person of color. I don't know many African American or African people, but my main character, Rel, in Crimson Plains, she's a black woman. And I've had a lot of people say, oh, it's this great representation of a person of color. And mind you, I'm also in a fantasy world. She's still Valen, even though she's black. So you don't have to address culture. Like, you can have someone be a person of color and be Belgian, I mean. Like, they don't have to have that background. Like, they could have been in the country for years and years and years and years for generations, to the point that the skin color is just color. There's no reason to shy away from people of color just because they're colored. Just treat them as you would any other person. You know, and if it doesn't make sense for the story to mention their ethnicity and background, then don't. Just have them be black. I've had people look, oh, Rel is great, you know, person of color and LGBTQ representation. Cool. I didn't write her for that. I just wrote her as a person, and everyone's like, she's great. Thank you. People are people, regardless of color or whatnot. And cultures and stuff, too, you can always look it up. You can put out shouts on social media, interview people. But of course, you know, at the end of the day, though, if you don't feel comfortable writing it, you don't feel comfortable writing it. Then don't write it. For me, I looked at it very two-dimensionally, like it's a person. True, but I'm afraid I would write something wrong. Being autistic, I already have difficult understanding people in general when I heard it. That's fair. That's fair. Now, by the same token, too, when you put anything out into the general public, there's always a chance you're going to hurt someone, no matter how flawless you make it. All it takes is one person to be in a bad mood, to like have a bad day, and they read something wrong out of context, even though it's all airtight. The general public, you're not going to please everybody. Someone's thought Crimson Plains was shocking and derogatory. I don't know why. They gave it a 1-star review. They didn't leave any comments. They said shocking and derogatory. It was like how they shelved it on Goodreads. And I was like, okay. Everyone else who's read it's like, no, it's great representation. It's like, cool, because, you know, I don't besmirch anybody's orientation. Now, looking for this goddamn thing. Is it to the south? Is it here? No, it's not here. That's not the right kind of bridge. Oh, I think it is. Is it this? No, it's not. True, but the last thing I want is people calling me names. Yeah, but if you ever go to put something out into the public, it may or may not happen. Like, the second it goes in the public domain, stuff is out of your hands. People will say, think what they want. You can't reason with the entirety of the general public. Might be able to one at a time, person to person, but on a whole, people will say and do what they want and think what they want, regardless if it's sensible. So, So the person who shelled is shocking and derogatory? Whatever. The other dozens and hundreds of people saying, this is good. That's all I care about. Can't please everybody. I ain't gonna try. Okay, so. This is... Where the fuck is this thing? It's a bridge coming out almost a straight 90 to a ruin. It kind of looks like it might be here, in all honesty, where this Merlin trial is. Well, let's go there and find out. Not surprised that email reply I got was long because I did send her like an essay. She wanted feedback on the event and things that, you know, may or may not be done differently for next time. And she came to me personally during the event and says, hey, you do a lot of things like this. You know, I really want your feedback. Cool. I took that to heart and just sent her a fucking block of text this morning. Okay, this is not the site I was looking for. Embarrassing enough, my parents were quite racist. I'm always afraid it left traces in my thinking I try to learn every day. Yeah, that's okay. As long as you're aware of it, you know. And there's no intent behind your words, you're good. Like, that's on the off chance you even make a racist comment, which I can't really picture you doing personally. Like, as a outsider looking in, you've never once come across as racist in the slightest. Don't worry, you're good. You're good.
Revelio.
I say I'm not racist at all. Like, people are people. I don't care what race or nationality you're from, as long as you're not an asshole. That's really all I care about. I don't care if people are black, Pakistani, Indian, Muslim, Mexican, American, Canadian. I don't care. As long as you're not an asshole. We're good.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It really is my only stipulation. Never intentional? Good. Then you're good. If it's never intentional, you got nothing to worry about. Intent behind words mean more than the words themselves. Because sometimes you just say stuff by accident. Right now, I want to try out my new move. Yeah, it works. I can turn goblins into explosives now. Still a red arrow here. Why? Oh, it's gone. I win. Alright, so. Wells treasure map. Where's my treasure? I know I have some stuff in the past where I didn't really think it through. Sometimes trying to give compliments and people are more sensitive. It can be hurtful, but I try. Yeah, like, as long as your intent is not to hurt, you know, the apology is sincere, you're good. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone says things by accident. I'm very intentional in a lot of things I say because I've been in some past relationships where things were twisted. Like with... My words were twisted to a point where it was obvious that's not what I intended, but they wanted it to be that. So they could get mad and cause drama, so they could try to like, oh, what is James going to do to fix this? Is it going to be proof enough that he cares? I'm very intentional in what I say, and honestly, it's just... But mistakes happen. It's fine. If someone, you know, understands mistakes happen, they accept the apology, great, they're worth keeping around. If they don't accept that mistakes happen and they condemn you for it, might be better off without them. Where the fuck is this treasure? Now, I got the treasure map from up over here, which makes me think it should be up and around this part. It sure as shit ain't in the middle of Hogsmeade, though. It's like on top of a cliff. I'm not trying to be open about being autistic, explaining I can say stupid stuff. It helps. Absolutely. You know, autism has become... It's much... Sorry, I get my words mixed up. Autism is much more known today than it used to be. So a lot of people look at that and recognize it more than they would have 60 years ago. 60 years ago, what do you mean? You're just fucking weird? Well, no. No, it's a condition. Where the fuck is this treasure? Treasure! It should be like a small island surrounded by rivers. Now, it is possible I'm looking at the scale all wrong. This might be a heavily zoomed in map. No, absolutely. Like, explaining the autism thing does nothing but help you. So, that's good. I think I might be looking at this map as if the island's bigger than it is. So either way, this is frustrating. Where are you? Where are you? Not you. As I can see, there's a river on the right, there's a river on the left, and there's a body of water underneath it. It ain't Hogwarts. It ain't a big body of water. There's a bridge going from the right to left. There's a little bit of ruins, and in the middle of it, there's a tree. And that's the tree I'm looking for. I'm going insane looking at this map. And just to the south of the bridge, looks like there's either ruins or a small village. How far along are you in this game? Just take a look at the save file. When we booted it up today, we were 36 hours in. So we're well beyond the halfway point. We're getting kind of into the final act of stuff. We're catching up to Mouse quite quickly. Unless... Could this be the bridge? No. No, it's not. So focusing on that bridge, James. So it's a sizable body of water to the south of it. Can you keep playing afterwards? That I don't know, actually. So I'm going to try and do everything I can before I finish the main story, just in case it's like, hey, you're all done your year at Hogwarts. Bye-bye. Most RPGs, though, do let you play well past when you're done the game. So Mouse already finished it? No, but she's incredibly close. Looking at how the story's going on her end, she's maybe got a quest or two left, and then she'll be done. What is this thing? I'm genuinely at a loss for where this could be. Heard them making a second one. I've heard the same too. I'm looking forward to that. If they take all of the slightly underwhelming mechanics from this game and make them just a little bit more rewarding, the second game's going to be phenomenal. Like, this game's already great. There's some parts of it that are kind of eh. Just from a gameplay standpoint, not story. Story on a whole is quite good. Does it show a tree in the symbols? No. It would just be a normal tree. If any. Looks like it should be in the middle of one of these. I was like, what I'm looking at here is this. Looks like ruins are a town there. River, body of water. River, body of water. Bridge, ruins, tree. Which are then Levioso the tree. But nothing is really lining up too nicely with this. It's like there is... You know, like this village here. There's a bridge there, but the body of water above and below doesn't work. Plus, that's Hogsmeade, and there's no ruins there. It's like up here, there's not enough water. At all. Below the mountain? Yeah, maybe. I can't go down here, though. Like, this is all out of bounds. And none of this is actual map I can go to. If I travel left up... Oh, 1 second, I'll open up the map again. Once I'm done fast traveling. The green peep under the mountain. Let's see. It has the same form. Oh, the green piece under the mountain. Okay. This one here. Is this the green piece you mean? To the left. Down around here. Bit up. Yeah, that. Yeah, the only thing is that's a huge territory for the map. Like, this is... Yeah, let me shrink this down. Oh, no, I don't want to draw a red line. I want to shrink. Shrinky, shrinky. I can just shrinky... down like so. Same kind of shape, but it's way too big. You have a green V shape under the mountain. This? Outer point of the mountain. I'm laughing because I've been exactly where you're sitting right now trying to explain stuff like this to someone looking at a map without being in the room. Just not seeing anything that lines up with the bridge. In the point of the green V. Down here? Don't move. Okay, not moving. There's also a delay too, which doesn't help. You moved. There's a delay. There's like a 2-3 second delay on everything. The mountain piece. Okay. Just above. Is it near any of these green diamonds? South of the mountain. Is it near any of the symbols on the map? Tail of the mountain. Just above. Now right. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'll find the spot you're talking about. No, it looks like this spot here. Let me get my controller back. I can't put a marker there, but it has a stripe on the right too. I just don't see the bridge or the ruins that it's talking about on the map. I'm still going to go check it out though, regardless. Because I got nothing to lose. So from here, I want to go northwest. I'm not convinced it's the spot, but I'll absolutely check it out because I have been wrong before. And why wouldn't I check it out? And there's a border. Okay, let's follow the path. So that gives us a way around the border. Also a collection chest down here, apparently. Which, no, don't fly in there, you idiot. Back. Stop when I tell you to stop. With Thor's Ren Rocket, his troops searching the areas and landmarks, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, looks like this is the spot you were talking of. A little bit more to the right of the path. Okay. Yep. That is looking at a bounds. Let's see if we can get up there without broom. No. That is indeed out of bounds, sadly. I really don't want to look it up. I really don't. Might have to. Or is it a river on the map? Looks like a river. Oh, sorry, that's okay. It was worth a shot. And he's looking at the map. We have... Can I just do this? Yes. Oh, nope. Get that out of here. No. Oh my god, I can't. That's annoying. Yeah, so this... All this white here would be water. So there's a ruin, river, body of water, river, body of water, bridge, ruins of some kind, and then treasure. So small island, yeah. Thing is though, I'm not seeing any bridges that really match that. Like the one part I looked at quite a bit was here, but I don't have the body of water to the north. But I do have the bridge there and a small ruin or hamlet there. That doesn't fit. The other one that seemed maybe was up here. This is kind of a bridge, but it's not as defined as I'd like it to be. You know, building. But then that would put the ruin here, which is not an elevated island as we can see in the picture. There's a windmill in the distance, though. So, yeah. This is a side quest, and I want to finish the side quest before we go do the next main quest. Now, it is possible I'm thinking the island is way bigger than it is, and I should be looking for something much smaller. It's absolutely doable. It is possible that it's not going to be a one-to-one. I have noticed some of the maps drawn in this aren't exact. Go back to the south. It's Zeiss here! Okay, we are in the south, my friend. Oh, sorry. Let me just move. I'm moving windows around. Northwest of me. If you're looking here, we were just there. Yeah, we just went there. We actually just completed a puzzle in those ruins. That is the very first place I went to. No, south of my mouse. Down here. Come on, chat. Come on, Twitch, don't miss. Not islandy enough? A thing that's... I mean, this definitely islandy enough, but what's throwing me for a loop is... this. Bridge. Ruins. I'll check it out regardless, because I have a fast travel there, so... no reason not to. I don't know, the one spot that kind of fit everything was not right and didn't have enough of a body of water to the north. I really don't want to look it up because I like treasure hunts. Definitely feels like it should be in the south of the map, though.
After you're dead.
No, you won't.
How unfortunate for you.
Man, that is the best skill in the game.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone. I can't decide.
Will ya?
Killing.
Unless there's a bridge or a tree in the middle of this I can use. Oh, no, there's a Merlin trial, though. Now, is there a windmill in the distance? There's balloons, though. Okay. We'll do the balloons real quick. Because those aren't marked on the map, so I gotta do those as I find them. Oh, there's a windmill right there. Okay, okay. We'll zip back over that. Strange. I guess the game was loading in the next zone. Just froze me midair. You know. Or And 5. Pop balloons. Now, I have also played games. This one hasn't done it so far, but I have played games where the treasure maps were abysmal. You get to the site, you compare it to the map, and you're like, I don't know. I feel like the level designer ignored the blueprint given to them. And this game hasn't done that yet. So I'm willing to say that this is a me problem and not a game problem. Now then, let's sit back over and check out that windmill. And see if we can line it up. Because I do think it is in the south of the map with the amount of water that was there. A map inspired by the actual location. Yeah. It was, what game was it? It was a Ubisoft game. Pretty sure. It was Star Wars Outlaws. And I loved that game. I thought that was a great game. Severely underrated. The story was meh. I didn't like the main character very much. But gameplay-wise, like for a Star Wars RPG, it was fun. I liked it a lot. A solid 7.5 out of 10. Alright, so what I thought was a windmill was not. It was a broken church. That's a Merlin trial. That's already been done. Yeah, Star Wars Outlaws had more than a few treasure maps that didn't really work well when you applied the actual map to the world. There's more than one occasion where Mouse and I finished a thing and then compared the location to the map and went, no. Wrong. I hear kitty cat. That's Bean. She's playing. She, I made eye contact. That's bad. You're not supposed to make eye contact with Bean when she plays, because then she stops playing. Right, Bean? She found one of her crinkles. Oh, I tried. Back to lurking for me. Gotta get lunch. I appreciate the attempt, my man. Have a good lunch. Have a good lurk. I am probably about 5 minutes away from looking up where this thing is because I don't want to spend more time on it. But first, I see balloons, so we're going to do that as a bit of a cleanse. And then we'll check over the map again. We'll visit another location. And then I'll look it up. Oh, I missed. Even try more of the in-world searching instead of just staring at the map and going cross-eyed. And 5. Okay, so we got a good body of water here. I just don't see any windmills in this part of the map. Which is kind of surprising, given the fact that it's right beside the sea and has a lot of high elevation. But hey, there's also not much tree here. And there's a book, All Cats Are on the Autism Spectrum. The eye contact mark is there as well. It's a funny picture book. Oh, that sounds like a great time. I will say Bean has gotten better with it. She doesn't immediately stop anymore when we make eye contact. It used to be the second you'd say her name or even look in her direction, she would stop. Now, she'll keep playing for a little bit afterwards, which is nice. She's also 16. She's an old girl. She's a happy old girl, though. Bean? She's laying on her pedal.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
My character will comment when I find the right location, too. I don't know. Okay, I'm actually gonna look this up because I'm very curious now. I know I said I was gonna do a bunch of stuff, but I'm just looking at it going, no. My gut's telling me I'm not gonna find it. Let's see, the well map. Show me. What? What? No. There's... What? It's here? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Is that where it is? There's no way that's the spot.
There's something about that tree.
Well, fuck me sideways.
Interesting way to hide some treasure.
All right. So, you can't really... I can't rotate the map here. But I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know. I don't really see the resemblance here. Just... It's sneaky. They turned it around. There's no bridge, though. Yeah, they flipped it around, but there's no... This is a clearly defined bridge. In game... Move, you. There's no bridge. That's all water. There's no bridge on this side either. Like... There's no little dot of land above it. There's no little dot of land below it. I mean, there's the kind of arrow-shaped island down there next to the cave. I don't know about this map, guys. Yeah, there was no way I was fucking finding that. There was no goddamn way. There's no, like, big body of water up there. There's no ruins down to the right. The ruins should be here. Oh, that's a... Bad map. Now let's compare it to the mini-map before the ads start. On the mini-map, there's a bridge. So unless I was doing this with the mini-map... Oh, I have feelings on that. Anyway, I'm going to run the ads. They're going to start any second now. Oh, ad in progress, actually. Whoops. So never mind, I'm not running the ads. They just came. Yeah, I missed the countdown. It still says they're going on for another 35 seconds. But yeah, so unless you were using the mini-map to find that, you're not finding that with the overworld map. The overworld map's completely different. So you can see the bridge on the mini-map, which that's fine. The mini-map is good. But if I zoom in here, there's no map. Oh, I don't like that. Description is free of the 27th. Oh, thank you. Don't feel obliged, but I'll always appreciate it, but please don't feel obliged. If you fall, do you grab your broom automatically? You know, I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. Yee. No. I shove my shins through my hips. Grabbing the broom automatically would be fantastic. And now this also begs the question. If I jump off the cliff, can I get my broom mid-air? So far, you're the best streamer here. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I try to keep things fun while still being me. Oh, you can do the broom mid-air. Excellent. Science with James and Secret Fairy Lady. Now, yeah, there was no way I was finding that. There was no way. I usually have regrets when I look up stuff in a game because I love figuring out a puzzle. I have no regrets on that one. There was no way I was finding that. Not unless I used the mini-map, which would have been... Oh my god. So tedious. Now, I was going to use that break, that ad break that I missed, to hit the washroom and get my water and read an email. So I'm going to do that right now. You guys can watch these people breathe fire and clap. I'll be back shortly.
I heard one talking about sewing a sock the other day. How utterly revolting.
Completely barbaric.
Some are quite clever, you know. A few quite talented authors. A couple even write books on magic.
How absurd. As if anyone hailing from a muggle could write the first thing about magic. The sheer audacity.
They're very good with Christmas decorations.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I do like a few of their carols, although they get all the facts wrong and clearly think any sort of vision is an angel.
Suppose they don't mind the odd Cornish pasty. Seen some unusual cats in that region too.
Saw one tear his coat in London once. Muggle, that is. Felt awful to not be able to help him with a mending charm. Not that I would have, of course.
I should hope not. They can't be trusted. Except with Cornish pasties, I suppose.
Thomas Brown has some books by Muggles.
Shan't be going there again.
Saw a recipe book last time I was there. The Tomes and Scrolls.
A recipe book?
Do you think they'd have one for the pasty?
You can hear me, but you can't see me. Now you can see me. Alright, I'm back. Did the kid's head blow up? Sorry, that email is quite long to read. It's all good, though. I'll have to reply to it at some point soon. I'm gonna get my dinner. I'll be back soon. Alrighty. I will be here when you get back. And you mentioned you use guides for stuff like that. Don't do it like it for puzzles, though. Cool. I will talk about that when you return. Apparently someone's got a side quest for me in this area. The Hufflepuff in the Astronomy Wing. Oh, a fellow Huffler-Puffler. Come here, Hufflepuff. I wish to speak with you. Oh, yeah, keep going down. It's fine.
If he thinks he's getting away with
Hello,
Is
Evangeline.
everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
Oh, Mouse just did this quest last night, actually.
Who's
No, yesterday.
Things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway,
Yep, back
it
on
was going
topic.
swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
I see. Now, it's a bell tower. What the fuck does Professor Black think is going to be in the bell tower with bells?
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Oh, man, that is such a good line. That's a great line. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards. Yes. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean it should never have existed.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
Agreed.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps.
Hourly?
That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard, can you keep a secret?
I can.
If that's
I heard
true,
from
that's
Alice, who
fucking
heard from
wild.
Molly, who heard from Eugenia, that
Okay.
it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
I'm gonna think that could just be rumor.
If
I
only
don't think
two
anyone
bells
would
are
marry
left.
that man.
Isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf.
Ah.
Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
I appreciate her.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Wow. Alright.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
I like that character a lot. I know the bells should be there. They're facet of the school. Mind you, I don't really see the conclusion of this quest, like from a writer's perspective, being all that hoarding longevity. Because once Professor Black hears the bells go off, he's just going to order Mr. Moon to take them back down again anyway. Then he'll start looking into who did this, and I'll probably pop up as top on the list because I'm starting to get a reputation for being the kid that does things.
Revelio.
Speaking of being the kid that does things, let's enter a room we're not allowed in. Bad Seed. Guess what I've been playing more of recently?
Confringo.
I've been quite enjoying it. I'm trying to narrow down my playthroughs. I'm being very selective in the kind of loots and stuff I'm doing with my character. Oh, it's one of these. We haven't done these in so long. 1 and 3 is 4, so I want the third one up. 1, 2, 3. I want the Grap Horn head. I'm assuming that's what that is. There it is. Okay. Wait, no. Shit. No. Very nice. That's 0. That's 0, 1, 2, 3. So I want the Hydra looking thingy. Yes. Now as for you, you are 2 plus Grap Horn plus question mark equals 10. 0, 1, 2. So it's 2, 2. So I want 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want bearded dragon looking thing. And nailed it. I love math puzzles, even if they're just, it's simple math. I'm a math nerd through and through. And I want more of those puzzles in the school. Hands down. Give me more simple math puzzles. What the hell's that sound? My neighbor might be making noises upstairs. Anyway. The music room. Hello. Hello.
The bells must be upstairs.
Oh.
Revelio.
Bells are upstairs, you say. Oh, found one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yep.
Found them.
Ah.
One up, one to go. Revelio.
And the next one is... Aha!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Meow.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Sounds awful. And back. Welcome back. That's what you were saying earlier. You often use guides or stuff like that, doing for puzzles, though. I try not to use guides as much as possible, just because I like experiencing the game. And that sounds bad. I like experiencing the game the way the devs intended it. Sometimes they intended it well, sometimes not so much. But as you'll see, I will use a map if it's just like, or a guide, if I've exhausted all my options. And I've looked at stuff and gone like, I've looked everywhere I can think to look. I've crossed off everything on my list. I'm stumped. Then I'll look up a guide for sure. Like that one. And in this case, the map we were given was not great. So, I like puzzles. I love puzzles. I love puzzles so much. I know, like, the original Portal and Portal 2, great puzzle games. Oh, there's one puzzle game we might do, now that I think about it, as a Friday game on occasion. Or maybe in the winter on Tuesdays when Mouse's work schedule changes.
Revelio.
Oh, excuse me.
Aloha Mora.
That has, like, no hand-holding whatsoever. I can't remember what it's called. I own it for Xbox, so I'll look it up and see if I can find it. I love puzzle games. It was so much fun. Actually, the new Indiana Jones game that came out had some good puzzles in it. You know, they weren't hard puzzles, but they were fun puzzles. You did them, you're like, yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. Attention. I have been advised that various members of staff would like to organize a social gathering. Now, I do think it's funny how I started reading this as if it was Professor Black, before realizing this was Professor Black. No one finds that island easily. Yeah. Because unless you, like, the map is accurate to the mini-map, but no one's going to be using the mini-map to try and find a treasure map. You're going to be using the world map. So, that map could have been done better. Star Wars Outlaws had some maps that were a lot like that. Oh, first time chat for AI viewers, Stream Boo. They're starting to use alternative characters for Stream Boo, which is bypassing my auto mod. Okay, well, we're going to add that one with the unique characters to the list. We're also going to ban that and report spam, scams, bots, or tampering. Bots next. Bot trying to get streamers to purchase viewers on Streamboo. Submit reports. Block the user. Now moderation settings in a new tab, please and thank you. Blocked terms and phrases. Paste Streamboo with the new characters. Add. There we go. Now those characters will be blocked. So annoying. Yep. And I have my no solicitation, no selling things in the chat rules, but they're bots. They don't care. They're scammers. They don't care. Viewers need to be earned. I agree. Anything someone does, if it's in a especially if it's in a creative endeavor, it has to be earned through and through. Whether it's viewers or sales, like if you want your growth to be real, you gotta earn it. Otherwise, you just get artificial growth that looks good for 2 hours and it's gone and you're back where you started. Now, anyway, I have been advised that various members of staff would like to organize a social gathering. I have no objection to this and shall leave it to those so inclined to fraternize, ensuring that such activities fall outside of school hours, of course, and that nothing so jovial as to disrupt my concentrations should occur. Likely, I shall be busy on the date, but will review the invitation when received. I recognize that my absence will mar the engagement. Also, 1/2 of an hour should be sufficient, and please be mindful that any sort of musical presence would be strictly prohibited. Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. P.S. No confectionery shall be served lest they attract a stray rat or measle. Also, please try to limit the number involved in the frivolity to 4. He is a not-so-masterful manipulator. He's using that typical technique of, yes, I will allow you to do this. However, look at all these guidelines. It's going to make you not want to do it. It's a pretty typical technique amongst people. Oh, no, I said they could have it. They just didn't want to have it. This old cupboard is said to have once contained a powerful boggart that 5 professors working together could barely repel as it shifted among werewolf, tornado, a plate of haggis, a Hungarian horntail, and someone's mother-in-law. I kid. I love my mother-in-law. She's a fascinating woman. Black family are mostly bad guys. Yeah. There's always exceptions, though. I know I was Harry's godfather. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. I can picture him. I know it's Gary Oldman. Fuck, what's his name? I've never forgotten his name before. He's one of the few characters I know. Sounds like it's above me. I'm having a crisis now. I hope I'm not mixing up the character. A guy who Harry's father picked, not Snape. They rescue him from Azkaban. I think he was Harry's godfather. Gary Oldman played him. Why can't I picture? Why? Oh my god, I'm having an existential crisis right now. What the hell was his name? Sirius. Yes, Sirius Black. That's what it is. My mind kept going Severus, and I'm like, no, that's Snape. That's not who I'm thinking of. Sirius, thank you. That's the one. God, that just left my brain.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I
Twitch
do.
has received my report.
You do as well.
He's probably going to email here in a couple of seconds saying they've actioned it. All's well that ends, Belle. Now, actually, there were other side quests that they were giving to us. Now, before I do anything, any side quests in this wing? No, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Side quest there. No. 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 Yes. Another Summoner's Court match. Oh, it's on. I'm here to Summoner's Court the next kid into oblivion. Come here, little shit. Summoner's Court. Courtyard. Winter. Dead of night. Loser needs to wear shorts for the rest of the season. Like normal shorts. And I don't mean like those long khaki shorts that are more like capris than shorts. I mean like just normal above the knee shorts. Which is Scotland. No, a kilt. Loser wears a kilt. It's a female skirt. I mean, not a short skirt, just cold legs. That's the punishment. Cold legs all season. That's it. That's the intent. I just realized the wizarding families want to keep it in the family. Gross. Yeah. Yeah, like there's very little variety in the family names when it comes to Hogwarts. Like this takes place 100 years before the Harry Potter movies. Got Weasleys and Blacks still in there. That sounds bad. The family.
Hello.
Good old incest. Thank you, Betsy.
Yes, I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Oh, it's on. Oh, let me limber up here real quick. She thinks I'm gonna lose. I might. But she's not allowed to know that.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Yeah, Black Weasley's still around. I can't think of any other names off the top of my head. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Oh, this one's gonna be awful.
Concentrate, Charlotte.
Black Weasley. Ooh. Ooh. That is a name combo. So if I angle this here, I let go there. Don't touch the thing, ain't you fuck? Well, I'd managed to tie up the match.
Finesse. Accio.
Oh, not a bad play.
Precisely as planned.
Was it though? No. Well,
I'll remember that.
why am I at 0? Oh no, I'm not. I'm at 30. Okay, we're winning. Okay. I just need to get it in the orange and I win.
Wow, you are good.
Hey. We did it. Winner! Kenya.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Hogwarts Legacy.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy.
Yeah, you're doing it
suppose
wrong.
It only gets you so far, though. Well,
Unless you're
there's
me.
only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Is he? Is it a good reason, or is he like slipping X-Lax in everyone's drinks before the match starts? All right. I'm very happy we won that first try. Now then. There were other side quests I saw pop up in the south. Yes, here. Hippogriff marks the spot. Okay. I've seen Mouse do this one. If it's the one I think it is. I kind of half watched it. It's going to be in a location we've already been. I think it's a treasure map. But it's a good treasure map. There's a Black Weasley, not that I'm aware of. I don't know, I missed that message before, but I would say like that skin tone mixed with ginger hair and freckles would be a sight to behold. Really, it's a shame they didn't include Quidditch in this game. And I think, and now this is only my thoughts, I think it's because that another Harry Potter game came out around the same time that was Quidditch only.
What have you done?
Because they have all the Quidditch POIs and whatnot. But no, Professor Black banned Quidditch. And honestly, it worked well for Professor Black's character building.
It's been ages.
Okay, yes, I'm familiar with this one. Okay.
Huh.
This is the map I thought it would be.
Location marked on the map isn't far from here.
Indeed. Now, while I'm here... Okay, you, sir, have way too much health for my own good. Stop it. Don't you billywig me. The fuck happened to you? Oh, hello. I say, being able to turn people into explosive barrels is doing wonders for my life expectancy. Woo! Come here, you. Alright. Thank you everyone for your cooperation during these trying times.
Revelio.
And the loot I'm looking for is... Oh. Surprise! Oh, disarming 2. Oh. I kind of want that flue flame around the corner there. It's a boss!
Expelliarmus.
Wow. Shredded. Didn't stand a chance. No, you don't. You don't get to reducto me. I'm sorry. That's just not how this is gonna go. Heh. No. If you don't mind stopping the... Ooh! That's... No, bad. Ooh! I'm a good guy. Okay, you. Stop that. All right.
You will fall.
Will I though?
I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
You first. That's just how we do it. Got curse build is just so strong. I know the school would probably frown like crazy and kick me out if they found out how much I leaned on Crucio for my combat. But in my defense, I'm only using it on bad guys. Like definitive bad guys. Not like, yeah, he was kind of a dick. He probably shouldn't have done that. Like, no. Definitive bad guys. Okay, so who's ready for another treasure map? James is. This one's much, much better though. And we snip, because we've actually already been to this location. So it shouldn't be that hard to find. And it looks like they actually designed this one off of the world map. Which is good. Yeah, it should be right here. Henrietta's Hideaway, I think. Yeah. Cool. Zoom out a little bit, make sure. Yeah, it fits perfectly. It looks like this is my nearest fast travel point. Alright. Because the, where this is located is that mission where we went to go rescue the Niffler from some ruins. Oh, tight shoulders, tight shoulders. Ronald Weasley. Big fight, Carson. May as well get some other flue flames while I'm out and about. Well, I'm out and about. Wow. Wow. Oh, free drink. What you doing, man? What are you doing? You okay? Alright. I'm just gonna do this while I'm here. Get myself some more magic. Can't enter woman. Let me in. No. That. Thank you. God damn. Oh. I want into that. I see you, butterflies. Break you down? No. I break you down? No. Can I get access through the roof? Yes. Oh. So why am I prioritizing this exploration objective and not, say, the butterflies or the astronomy table? This gets me stuff I can use in quests. The others don't. This increases my ancient magic gauge. Ergo, it is worthwhile.
Lumos.
Fine.
If only Professor Fig could...
Ba-na-na-na. Give back my camera. Thank you.
Confringo. Accio.
Is that letting me out? Has that given me a shortcut? No. Not really. Can I climb it? No. Not really. I don't want us to use that box for something. I'm just trying to see if there's a different way out. Doesn't look like there is. Alright, box. Come here. Oh no! Oh, I'm getting noodled. We're okay. We will... Excuse me? Give me back my damn box.
Levioso.
There we are. Oh, hair tickling my nose. So we do have a pretty hard cutoff at 3 p.m. today because I got a bunch of chores to do. Because Mouse and I were enjoying our days off together, chores kind of slacked. So, 3 o'clock, hard cutoff, chores, and then I go maybe schedule some social media posts for the art studio tour in 2 weeks. Yep. Where the hell do you want me to leave this place? You're leaving early? No, normal time. But sometimes I run a little bit longer. So we got another 2 hours left in the stream. Sometimes I'll stretch it to like 3:30, you know, 3 on occasion, or like 3:15. But today I got a lot of stuff I got to catch up on. So the normal stop time is going to be hard and fast today. I just like to temper expectations. I want out of here. And I've done so much searching for treasure today. I am just gonna be lazy. Do this. Oh. And then tomorrow will be normal day. It's just like today, 11:30 till 3 for some Hogwarts. And then Friday, oh boy, 11:30 till 3, 7 days to die. With fucking Horde Night number 2. That'll be fun.
A Merlin trial?
Could be. Don't sound so surprised. These things are everywhere, my guy. It'll be good. I don't have much time left to get ready for the second Horde Night. But I'm excited for it. I think it'll be good. There it is. Good. Hello, sheepsies.
Lumos.
Right. Give me the pretty butterflies. Give me the nice moths. The beautiful butterflies, the marvelous moths. Tomorrow's school for me. I'll probably catch a stream Friday. Excellent. I would always love the company. Hey, because you got exams coming up. Quite busy at school, I imagine. Oh. Silva. Oh. Oh no, a level 2 lock. Whatever will I do? Lohamora. Ladies and gentlemen, got it. Oh! God? Oh no. I think Jesus just tried to scoop me up there. No. There's another treasure vault here.
Confringo.
May as well while I'm in the area. That was that it? No, okay, no. Double chest. My gear slots are full. Well, why didn't I sell all my stuff when I started the stream like I meant to when I left off last week? Come on, James. Now. Is there... Okay, we'll unlock this flue flame. We'll head to a nearby hamlet, sell some stuff. Come back. Next week exams, 2 exams, grammar and literature studies. Ew. Grammar, that'll be an interesting one. Grammar's just always hotly debated. Oh, excuse me. Should have covered my mouth there. Yee. Okay, let's get the flue flame in this little shack. No, landing's very much available.
You here?
Hi.
Isn't the sea air refreshing?
Sure. Alright, now then. Hamlet over there. Don't know if they have... You know what? If I'm going to be fast traveling, I'm going to be loading anyway. I may as well go sell the stuff at my store in Hogsmeade. I at least get 10% more for it. Sure, you would think the rules are quite clear. Nope. Yeah. And the same thing with some punctuation, too. Like people talking about EM dashes or the comma, the Oxford comma. It's surprisingly hotly debated.
It is wonderful to see.
Like, you would think punctuation and grammar would be hard and fast. No, this is right, this is not. It's surprisingly like no one can really make up their mind on a universal truth. So many debates on how things should or could be said and written. At the end of the day, my opinion, at the end of the day, as long as the point you intended to make got across to the audience, you're good. You did it. Obviously, you know, having some degree of punctuation and grammar in there, but people debate how things are used, but as long as the message gets across, you know, you're not doing something heinously wild, like trying to use an exclamation mark as a question mark, you're good. If there's some rules you just don't change, obviously. I have several teachers for that course. They don't agree among themselves. Quite confusing. Oh, that's a shame. Kind of want your teachers to... in a perfect world, your teachers would come to a conclusion that is all one and the same. Yeah, that would be confusing. So I guess how you answer some questions changes depending on which teacher you're with. I guess. Yeah, that'd be confusing. Oh, I have a fucking flue flame right there. Alright, well. Either way, we want to go to Henrietta's hideaway. That is where we are headed. Tomorrow morning, not sleeping in. Back to normal. Get up for me. Get up and go. Also, I just realized I have not uploaded last week's VOD yet for Hogwarts Legacy for Wednesday. Because honestly, I was busy this morning and didn't think of it until after I finished the emails. I have downloaded the VOD. and it'll be going live to YouTube after the stream at some point, depending how long it takes to upload. So, expect it between 3 and 4 Eastern Time, most likely around 3:30, 3:45. If you don't care about the VODs, then you can disregard everything I just said. It's a mix of second language and native speakers. I often say, I don't agree, what's the slider exercise? I see. Bit of a perfect storm there. No, I don't want to fight. I just want into the dungeon.
Knew you were still thought you had me there.
You. Throw you at your friend.
You're going to regret this.
Yeah. No, I won't. God, they just don't learn. These damn Ashwinders. Excuse me. Alright. Hippogriff statue. We gotta light the fires in a certain order. According to the map. Oh, look, bad guys.
Should have expected company.
Always expect company, Noramar. Everywhere we go, there's stuff going on.
Wait, is that the hippogriff from my treasure map?
Is that the hippogriff from my treasure map?
Yes. Well, that didn't take him down. You are perfect for Crucio. Oh, no. Oh, heavens. I should probably heal. Excuse me, sir. Come here. No, you don't. Oh, cheeky beaky like. Sir, you're just not participating in the fight? Got him. The key to passing the exams, knowing the teacher and what they expect, will get you through most exams. Worked for me so far. Every exam, different approach. Yeah, and it's surprisingly true for a lot of courses because every teacher teaches a little bit differently, and doesn't always equate with how the student learns, mind you. But depending how the teacher teaches, that does influence how you should answer your question to get the best results. No, I think you're doing it the right way. Now then, I gotta go to my snip here so I know what order I'm lighting these flames in. Alright, so we're gonna want Glacius for this. Alright, so bottom, we want out. Left of that, we want out. Left of that, we want on. Out. On. Just lighting all of them apparently. Don't want it to be lighting all of them. However, I do want those two lit. And, oh, I accidentally got rid of that one.
Perfect. Let's see what we've got.
Not perfect. Now it's perfect. Alright, what do we get?
This must be what all the fuss was
Treasure Seeker's gloves. Oh. Alright. It's all about the people. Yep. Always is. Anytime people are involved running the show, it's all about the people. And knowing how to work with each one. Oh boy, a new follower on X. That's nice. Alright. Mappykins. Any more side questicles I need to worry about? Seeing any at the mo. I'm going to do a quick loop because the next main quest we get into is a bit of a long one. So I want to make sure I have enough time for them. We've got 12 minutes to the next ad break. And I don't want to miss this one. Mind you, not that people missed much in the previous ad break. It was just me fumbling with a map. I need to remember that camp. We'll do that towards the end of the session today. Alright. I see no other side quests. So, the Polyjuice plot. It's time to see. How do you see it's a quest? It'll have a little symbol on the map. See if I can find it. Yeah, so you can see this symbol here. It'll look like that on the map. It'll tell me when there's a side quest. So it'll be gray, so it kind of stands out from the green of the backdrop. That symbol is a side quest symbol. So I see that, I go there, talk to people, and they pay me for goods and activities. I gotta finish Course of the Sands. We are so close to finishing Valenfar. Oh my god. And I gotta edit. Then I have a large sheet of notes for my second and third drafts. Things to make sure, things to add, things to take out if I can't add them in a good way. Things to look out for, such as spellings of certain words and ones that I make up. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to the editing process. All right, Professor Fig. The next trial is in the headmaster's chambers. How we getting in there, my man?
I hope I... Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search.
Which is not news. We've seen the drills.
Very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even
But we did
more
see
than
them in
we
a side
suspected.
quest, so
And, sir,
can't guarantee
there's
you
something
audience
else.
members are going to find that.
Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time
I see your
now.
messages, Secret Fairy Lady. I will answer that
Believe it or
once
not,
I get a break from them
it's in the
talking.
headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Oh no.
Doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy.
Professor Fig, you
Just
little
say I
rebel.
felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Through the mask. Just pours all over the front of my shirt. A rat licking it up off the floor turns into Professor Black. Oh good, I'm an asshole.
How do you
It's
feel?
magic. Yeah.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
That's
Now
fun.
to find the headmaster's house elf.
Alright, do you know when the following books will be available on BOL.com's website? I have 1 and 2 now. I do not. So the way that works is I get a thing called Amazon Expanded Distribution. And part of that's what's called the Ingram catalog. And this is what Ingram Spark uses, which is also kind of part of Amazon in a way. And so websites like BOL.com will use the Ingram catalog, as part of their store, part of their web front. So whenever my books show up there, the next ones will be whenever BOL.com updates their listings from the Ingram catalog. So I'm in the waiting game too. I don't know when that'll be, because that's completely on BOL's end. It is their department, because I imagine they probably have like a time maybe once a year or something like that where they check the catalog and update what they can offer. But I have no way of knowing when that is or when it'll happen. In a perfect world, it would happen the second I tick the box. They go, oh, Professor? James has updated stuff. I'll nag them about it. It might work.
Places to be, Professor Sharp.
Oh, no.
Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I don't like incomplete series. Yeah, you and me both. I don't either. It's actually bugging me that parts of it are available on BOL and parts of it are not. Hopefully they update their catalog soon and include Dance of Ashes. When Chorus of the Sands goes live, I'll make sure that I tick off that box immediately. Who knows, they might get at it at the same time. Now, we're going to lean hard into Professor Black. When I start after the exams, I'd love to read the series in total. Ooh, I appreciate that. Hopefully everything lines up.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Good lord.
Now, to determine
I like binge reading. I'm hit and miss. I will binge read, but there's also been times... Good lord. There's also been times in the past where I was binge reading a book so fast, I was really enjoying it. I wanted to savor it, so I slowed down. I was like, no, I'm not going to read this all this week. I want to enjoy it for longer. And then I just didn't touch it for 6 months and read it again like 5 years afterwards. So I'm weird. I'll either binge it or I'll force myself to slow down because I'm enjoying it and want to savor it. But then I run the risk of just not going back to it for a while, which is not... I don't like doing that. That's what I did with the Bioshock book, actually. I was on a road trip across the country with family. I was reading the Bioshock novel, Welcome to Rapture.
How are you, sir?
Ominous? It's a phenomenal book, if you like Bioshock.
Where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
I do it with series. I often wait until the entire series is out. Yes, absolutely. It's one thing I don't like about some series I picked up in the past. I thought they were all done. I'm like, oh, and I gotta wait for the next book. Shit.
Mustache paste.
I take my time, though, but I like to stay in the world as long as possible. You and me both. You and me both.
If you must...
I don't mind binging series if they're completed, because that'll take me a while. But like the Bioshock book was one book. I didn't want to binge that because I was really enjoying it. I wanted to savor that because I knew there was nothing else after it.
What have you? Now move along.
Professor,
Man, in terms of a series, yeah.
Professor
It often
Black,
takes a year. Torture.
Again,
Oof.
it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding
Year, yeah,
Quidditch.
I can see that, depending on the series.
We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game?
Ooh.
You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Yeah, I feel bad that I haven't gotten Course of the Sands out sooner. It's just, I feel bad because I want it out. It's just been life has just gotten in the way so many times. Like, oh, you're moving now. Oh, you're doing this now. Oh, you're doing that now. Oh, we got this. We got that. We got this. Like, okay, can't write while I do all of that. So, like, I've had good reasons that it's not been out yet, but I wanted it out ages ago. Quality of quantity, absolutely, absolutely. And I've said that actually in some of my social media posts. Like, as badly as I want this book to go out sooner rather than later, I want it to be great when it comes out. Like, if I end up having to postpone it till the end of the year, I will. But I'm trying to get it out. But I will not, disappoint those who are already invested with a subpar finale. I guess the final book for the series, it has to have a good payoff. Has to. I hate it when you read a huge series, it's really, really good, you get to the end and it just tanks. I do not want to do that.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
I am trying to smear Professor Black's reputation as much as possible.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
All right, 20 seconds till ad starts. I'm going to run those now. I will be back after the ad break and my washroom break. Catch you guys in a moment. Boo, I'm back. I almost had a moment during my break. So I went to the kitchen, I opened up one of our kitchen curtains, look outside, see what was going on. And a piece of fluff fell off the curtain in the corner of my eye. But since it was in the corner of my eye, it looked like snow. And I almost threw a fit. I really like the spring and summer. I don't like winter. Anyway, back conversation. Annoying. It's a lot of time you put in the series. Endings matter. For sure. For sure. One second. I have a snack here. I'm just gonna open it. For me, if I get an audience to invest so much time into reading my written ramblings,
For any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
I owe it to them to make that time worthwhile in the finale. Period. Like, any author worth their salt owes their audience that, and owes themselves that, because if I put so much damn time into creating this world, why would I want to finish it on something subpar? That is not satisfying for me either. Although I've become more tolerant toward endings, I've come to appreciate open endings, for example, but for a series, definitely fantasy. I like everything wrapped up. Yes. And I do plan on... My ending for The Fall of Valenfar will be kind of open, kind of closed. I'm going to close all plot threads for all characters that are, you know, leaving, doing stuff, whatever. You'll know exactly what happens to everybody. I'm also leaving it open, though, because will be writing Rise of Valenfar that takes place 20 years later. So... there is going to be an event that happens that we see more of, you know, how things went 20 years later. But in that moment, yes, you're going to see all of my characters that survive to the end. I'm going to tie up everything into a bow. More books, yes. Fall of Valenfar is one of 2 Valenfar series. Once Fall of Valenfar is done, I will write the Rise of Valenfar, which is everything 20 years later. So you will get to see what happened to the country after all the stuff goes down. You'll get to see who's in charge. Is it better? Is it worse? You know, what is the country like now that they've had all these horrible things happen to their lands? And what are the characters like that have survived through all of this? So some characters, I'll tie up all their plot threads in Fall of Valenfar, and then you'll see them again as an old man in Rise of Valenfar. But like, oh, so-and-so is doing this now. And then the end of Rise of Valenfar, there's not going to be an open ending whatsoever. It is completely done. Like, that's it. That'll be it. I do have another fantasy series I want to write that I've been doing world building for the last several years, called Ortella, where Valenfar is a country, Ortella is the whole world. And it'll be 5,000 years after the events of Fall and Rise of Valenfar. So it's completely separate in terms of story. But Valenfar will exist in that world. It is a country. It is still there. In some capacity. But that world I have been building piece by piece by piece for the last few years now, because I'm building every nation, every continent. I even have a map. I'm actually going to show this map on stream. One second. Let me find it. I think this might be the first public reveal of this map. Where is it? Is it in here? Oh, it is. It's still a work in progress, so it is subject to change. But this is the map of the entire fantasy world. So this is Valenfar itself. Now keep in mind, this is 5,000 years after the events in the books. So this is wildly different. Like, a lot of these cities here, like Arvelian Promise, Bull's Horns, that doesn't exist in the Valenfar books. Tolkien's Hand doesn't exist. These cities here, they exist in Valenfar. Valen, Sunspire, Arvelia, Maureen, Esmir, they exist. Plainsview exists. Wreathsboro exists. That's actually where Children's Song starts. Plainsview is where Crimson Plains takes place completely. But yeah, there's some places in there that are callbacks to the series. But yeah, so we have a huge world here. Will it be in color as well? Possibly. And did I create this? Yes, I made the entirety of this is all my creation. I did not contract anyone out for it. I used where is it? I used a program called Wonder Draft. It is a fantastic program. Let's see if I can finally move this over here. See if I can find it. I haven't touched the map in a long time. Let me move this over oh, it's not gonna let me move that over. One moment. I can't update my thing though. I need the product key and I lost that years and years ago. So I want this. I want Wonder Draft. No, no, no. I want... Where the fuck did I want? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Where is the raw map file? Don't know. Either way, I'll find it some other time, not on stream. But yes, I did create this map from scratch. This is all mine. Let's create this computer drawing. I'll just get my question entirely smart man. Where's Bad Seedville? I was not getting to Bad Seedville. There is one place called Curon, which is based off of someone at the time. And you can use these creations commercially. That I'm not 100% sure yet, so which is why I'm not sure if I'm going to put it into a book or not. I have to look into the rights behind Wonder Draft creations before I put it into anything. Like right now, I'm not, using this in any kind of publication at the moment. This is solely for my use. Let me take a look here. Also, Wonder Draft has their own website now, which is good. Because I originally had to get this off a Humble Bundle. I did pay for the program. It is very much. I own the licensing for it. Okay, yep, I have confirmed. I want to publish or sell my maps, can I? Yes, as long as the maps are your original creation, there are no additional fees or royalties. So yeah, there we go. I could plop this into my books, no problem. I could sell this map as is, apparently. So as long as I create it with their program, I have full rights to it by the looks of it. Which is great. So yeah, so this will be the world of Ortella. And when I write that series, it's going to be a long one, and it'll take place, like we're going to be adventuring everywhere. And I have world building for every single one of these countries and continents written up. How all of them were founded, what their currency looks like, everything. I'm building myself an encyclopedia, so when I start to write the book, I have everything I need to reference right beside me. And I'm very excited for it. That one's going to be my, my thing. And it'll come in the following years. I'm in no rush to get there because I want to make sure that I can do it justice. The castle in the southwest is quite big. Yes.
Disappointment from the ministry.
Yes, that is because, and this isn't any kind of spoilers or anything. Let me open it back up here. That is because that is actually going to be one big city. Adjwix is an incredibly selective nation, the Wixen people. You can only wed or have children if you have attained a mastery in some kind of craft. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be carpentry, it could be farming, anything. But if you are to procreate, wed, you need to be a master in something. So they're a nation of masters. And because of that, their civilization is quite small. And so they live in one massive city where a symbol of blacksmith mastery was being able to build buildings and homes out of metal. So they have what would be the closest thing to a metropolis this planet will see. This big city in the desert. Well, it's not in a desert. It actually just, it's plains and grass fields around them. Desert, there's a desert here in the north of Valenfar, which is where I'm currently writing actually in the book. Let's see, this country is mostly wasteland now. There's reasons for that. Arlen Coast, that's kind of deserts and sands. And this continent here, Thelwyn, is a lot of savannas, almost. Laurentide's Forest, Zarelna, Curon, that's more, that's what I'm looking for. Tundra, Eckenhart, obviously, North Narafel, and Jesserin are much colder, being near the pole. Firth, a little island nation of beggars. Savannas, yeah, savannas, so kind of like Africa. No, not shoes. Savannas. Give me savannas. Oh my god, why is this image not pulling up for me? Let me do this. This always works. There we go. Yeah, so, savannas, stuff like that. It's a lot of what the continent of Thelwyn is all savannas. With little patches of greenery here and there, as you can see. Yeah, been putting work into that for some time now, and I will continue to. Savannah, like where the lions are? Exactly. Ortella. Hi, Mouse. Yes, we were just talking about Ortella a little bit.
Please.
I'm also Professor Black now.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, yes, it was a silly question. Oh, this quest. Yes, this is a silly quest.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades.
It's all true.
Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's
It's all
lost.
true.
Goodness.
I am Batman, Fig is Robin.
Here, Professor. No, you cannot.
Natty is Batgirl.
I mean,
Sebastian is Jason Todd.
You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply.
I have my own little bat family in Hogwarts Valley.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley.
It's good to see you're actually calling it out 100%. I really like Professor Weasley as a character because she's the one who's kind of the antithesis to the main character and his ambitions, but not in a bad guy way. Like, she's just a concerned teacher. She's like, this isn't right. What the hell's going on? And I love the fact that they have her openly addressing everything. It makes things feel more organic. Because so many other teachers are just kind of like, whatever. It's like, no, you should be having staff meetings about what's going on here. Like, Fig should be getting questioned, but they need something concrete to question him. Which is what Professor Weasley's looking for. And rightfully so, there's shifty shit going on.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Hey, be nice to the elf. I want to be nice to the elf, but I am pretending to be Professor Black. And he treats his elf like shit. And I need to get info from the elf in order to get into the place, into his office. So if I'm not pretending to be Professor Black, he's going to catch on, and it's all going to go sour. So I have to be a dickbag, because I'm pretending to be Black.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is in.
It doesn't feel good, don't get me wrong.
It is always pure.
Polyjuice potion, exactly.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
I gotta say, nice burp. I gotta say, the French is an interesting remark. Because Black is not a French last name. And we're in England. Well, Scotland. Scottish Highlands. So why French? Maybe I guess it's less likely for someone to know, which makes it a good password. Which is fair.
Just in time. It's wearing off.
Quick, behind the changing screen.
Fig was
So,
right.
Mouse, how's work going?
It worked.
I felt like something on my tooth.
Password to the gargoyle.
Toujours pur. Who? Tower Jor Pure. Alright, I forgot Kelly Bunny Brain is last from May until the end of June. That's fair. You got exams to worry about. Your brain is got a lot in there right now. A lot of things to keep track of. Hop, 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 hop. Now, I need to pick a time when we're going to go through the Mass Effect series. Oh, fucking love that series. It's so good. I'm still waiting on more news. I know they're working on the next game. I'm still waiting on news of that. Work is good. Cafe slow. Bad. Someone come in just about clear up the cabinet. Really? Someone came in with a sweet tooth. Holy shit. Or are they buying for like a work event? Like, hey, my turn to buy for the company lunch. I don't know. Give me all your hand pies. That's why I can't read books for fun during the year. I'll just forget. Only school books. Still fun, though. That's good. It's good that you've recognized that. A lot of people would do it anyway and then blame the book being bad for not being memorable, ignoring everything that's going on in their life. It's good that you got the, you're self-aware enough to be like, now is not the time for me to be doing this. A lot of people don't do that. Self-awareness is becoming a rare trait, which is unfortunate. Like one example of that in the world of gaming. A lot of people think every game should be enjoyable by them. No. I don't like sports games. I can play a sports game, like, say, FIFA, and have a miserable time. That doesn't mean the game is bad. I just don't like sports games. I'm not going to say, like, oh, this game is horrible because of X, Y, Z's. No. It's a me thing.
The gargoyle.
I don't like sports games. That's it.
Password.
But a lot of people will play games or do things now, and they're like, oh, this was shit. It's like, okay, well, do you like these kind of games? No, not usually. Why'd you play it?
Revelio.
Yeah, but things just come before and did the same. It's my brain, not the books. Yeah. People over, I think. Yeah, true, subjective. Yeah, everything's subjective. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean it's bad. A lot of people, and you see it a lot too, like if you go on Steam and read game reviews, a lot of people complain and leave reviews where you can tell like every game should be for them. No.
Toujours pure.
God, that was not good. Alright, up we go. Let me in. So it's subjective. Now, there are some games that are just definitively bad. There is one
wizarding families have a
that I am going to play on stream. I absolutely hated it. I played it through to the end just to see what it was like. It was more of a curiosity. And I am going to play it on stream at some point because it is a story game. It's an RPG. Yes, I want to go back, see what it's like, give it a second chance. But if it's as bad as I remember, I want to talk about why. Well, why would you do that? It's kind of fun. It's like me with bad movies. I enjoy watching a bad movie. Because it's fun to just be like, huh? What is this? To see like the polar opposites. The game is called Technomancer. It's not a fun game. The story's not good. The voice acting's not good. Graphically, it's okay, I guess. But I will be playing Technomancer on stream at some point. And part of me is going to give it a second chance. Part of me is going to tear it to shreds. The opening of it, like the opening cutscene, was decently well done and had me interested. And then the rest of the game was just awful. I did not like it. Anywho. Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina in particular chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of a future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me now. Oh, another Sirius Black. Although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin help me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage. Ursula. Yeah, that I like as well, watching bad movies, is because of the quality when it's moral stuff. Yeah, that's fair. because of the quality when it's moral stuff I'm out. Yeah, like morally bad movies I don't typically watch. I know there's one horror movie called Human Centipede. I don't have any intention on watching that, no matter how good or bad it is, just because the content in it is just gross. I have no interest. None. Give me this. Oh, okay. Oh, above me is where I'm hearing it from. Man, I sure hope Professor Black doesn't keep track of all his belongings because, man, I'm taking everything that's not nailed down.
It's good to see you.
It's often with horror indeed. Yeah.
Professor Fig's quick thinking.
Yeah, I can sympathize with that completely.
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What will I find in the book? We're gonna find out.
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Okay.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Apothecary receipt. Cure for boils, 1 vial. Receipt. Hair tonic, mustache wax, Bundaman pomade, comb, pearl handle, back scratcher, gold handle, doxicide. Paid in very small part, remainder to be built to ministry. I'm having an apple. Appearing books? Yes. Which reminds me, there's a game I kind of want to get for a one-off stream one day. It's all about books in a library. Mouse knows the one I'm talking about.
That must be.
It's quite literally organizing a magical library. There's more than 3,000 books that get trashed, and you have to find where they all go and put them back. I'll play the shit out of it, as will I. Now, you can get spells to help you along with it, but a lot of the spells just seem way too convenient. So when I go to play that, I'm going to try and do it I'm going to raw dog it. We're not going to use anything but my bare hands. Horror is often over the top and as violence as nothing outside of a gore factor. Yeah. True, I can enjoy thriller though, but overly violent, I'll just skip it. Yeah, there's not much point to them. Like one that's good, a good example of gore factor is Final Destination. Those movies are fun, but they're stupid. I can't say they're a good movie. They're fun though. I haven't watched one in years.
Where am I?
Oh boy, here we go.
Professor
We're in a book.
Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Alright, let's go be sneaky. I really like the visuals of this. This is looking cool.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here.
Love the neighborhood, surrounded by death. Yeah. The neighborhood's lovely, but the new folks that moved in, they have a little bit to be desired. It'll be okay.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
Hey, you, move. And no one can hear my wet splishy splashes. Hello? Hello?
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Hey neighbor, keep it down with the screaming, will you? Can you die in peace? Fuck, I'm trying to sleep over here. Now, I don't care if they pulled your toenail off. You got 9 others. You'll be fine. Keep it down. I'm trying to watch the game.
This is my chance. Come and leave.
Oh, please, you're screaming bloody murder. It's no big deal.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Go. I thought that was the door. It was not. Well, I feel the screams are justified.
That's
Yeah.
where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Oh, I don't actually. I can't. Okay. Turn around. And now and then. Turn around. Yep. Oh, hello.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh my goodness, quiet, shush. My guy's talking too much.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Oh. See, whenever you do a character talking to themselves, be very careful the dialogue. Because it can come off forced. Can come off forced. And that's kind of what a good chunk of the talking to yourself dialogue in this game feels forced. Some of it's really good. The easiest way to study that, how do you talk to yourself? How do people you know talk to themselves? You don't call out everything you see because you can see it. Your audience can see it too to some degree. So keep it short, succinct, and not overly descriptive. Oh, maybe that way. That works. Think, oh, maybe that way instead of that door over there. Will work just fine. Oh, a mysterious... I am becoming Batman. This is my bat cape. Ba-na-na-na.
I think I'm invisible.
The invisibility cloak makes an appearance. You guys can't see me at all now.
Can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Yeah, we can tie their shoelaces together. We can trim their fingernails without them knowing. Maybe get one a wet willy.
This is the way forward.
Or a sopping William if you use your thumb.
Now where are you, Neve?
Hey Mouse, did this also give you Assassin's Creed vibes walking through it?
You have outrun death thus far.
We've seen such examples in class where it's done quite nicely. One of my courses about modernism in books, they play a lot with that, with the mind. Yeah, there are some, like, you can have characters talk to themselves and have it be A-okay. My biggest issue with this game in particular is they tend to state a lot of the obvious. Like, yeah, I know, thanks. James Joyce is really good. Ooh, I gotta read more of that. Mouse 100%. Yeah, I'm getting like Animus vibes from Assassin's Creed in this.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oh, that's that one's got beads on it for me. Very Asian's Creed vibes, Angela. I just name dropped you. Mouse, very Asian Creed vibes. Or Asians, if you will, 2 S's. I like that typo. That is a top tier typo. Oh, really? You give me predetermined spells. I don't like them. It's a challenge, though? Yeah. absolutely. I will say I don't have many of my characters talk to themselves. It's usually like an inner thought process. They'll make a snide remark or something, but a lot of the dialogue, I avoid doing that because it wouldn't feel right in the scene. The odd times I do it, though, I think it works as well. VIP EDA violation detected. Pipetta. No. Doesn't say when he writes thoughts and adapts the writing to the character. Okay. I do say, like, when my characters are thinking to themselves, I do it in italics. And he adapts the writing to the character. That I absolutely do. So any of the narration I do, like, I use Bronwyn as an example. When I switch to a Bronwyn point of view, the narration in his chapter is much harsher. It's much more brutalist because Bronwyn's much more harsh. Where if you switch over to Rel, it's a little bit more emotional because she's more emotional. If it goes to Joween, it's a little bit more jovial since he's more jovial. So the narration takes on a flavor whatever character we're following. It's nothing I did intentionally. I just kind of noticed I did that, and now I lean into it, and it helps with atmosphere quite a bit.
Defender. Depulsor. Descendo.
Oh, shit.
Bombarda.
I want my build. And you'll have no trouble reading Joyce. Excellent. Yeah, the narration always still feels like the narrator, but it does take on the tone of whatever character you're following. Whereas this is the one, I love Brandon Sanderson and everything he does. There's just one thing with his series, any series, it always has a similar tone of sass to it, no matter the character. And sometimes I need a break from it. Shh. Ow! We're just gonna nuke you. We'll have a sippy. Lightning. Great if they keep coming. Ow! Bad dog. Get out of here. Any loot in this corner? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, Wiggenweld. Well, yeah. I haven't read any of his books yet. I'm curious, though, but too many books to read for now. That's fair. They gave me 2 Wiggenweld. Ha! What am I, a pleb? I only needed 1. Almost needed 2, though. Oh, here's a fight if ever I saw one. Hello! Hey! Let's tango, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, oh hi. Ah, fuck. Heal. I hit my button when I said heal. There's lots of big books and seems like series take up a lot of time. Ah, he's one of them. Gotcha. Back to work. Bye, mouse. I will see you when you get home. We're doing lentils for dinner. Have a good rest of the day. And if I recall, that recipe doesn't take too long, so I'll start it probably when you get home. Heather's garlic Moroccan lentils, I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly. Fantastic recipe. Which, actually, Mouse pulled a recipe out of one of our cookbooks the other night, and it is really good. was 3 chicken breasts simmered in basically a stock, like some veggies and water, for a little while, and then shredded and put in with diced dill pickles, some spices, can't remember which, and yogurt and walnuts. Very high protein dinner, and it's delicious. Eat that cold with a little bit of bread. Oh, so good. Death's Troll's got a lot of health, huh? Got it. Owie. Oh, hey, another troll. Now, will this just one-shot it no matter what? It will. Or maybe not. Come on, we almost got you. Love to see it. If you have an active life, it's okay to eat more protein. Yeah. Also, if you're trying to lose a little bit of weight too, more protein is good. A good way to start off the day. Because your body will go through nutrients in the order of carbs, fat, muscle. So if you start with protein, it encourages your body to start chewing through a little bit more fat sooner. I don't believe in cutting out carbs because they are an important energy source. But starting the day with protein is a good way to burn a little bit of extra fat. It's not going to be a quick solution, don't get me wrong, but it helps. It's been working quite well for me. This is a bit of a fight, isn't it? Ooh, missed me. You dirty little turd. Now the heal works. Let's get this guy finished off. I do low carb, I lose more weight then. Yeah. As the less carbs you have, the more fat your body will go through. Which is good, that's what you want. It's like I try not to start my day with carbs just so I can get the little bit of body fat that's on me to... I say a little bit. So I can try to lose the little bit of weight I wanted to lose. So I'm almost there. I'm by no means speed running it though. Yeah, so by reducing carbs first thing in the day, you encourage your body to eat through more fat. Then I usually do carbs around lunchtime because they are a very good slow burn source of energy for the day. Carbs absolutely have a place, but if you can trick your body into eating fat, hell yeah. Because I used to be a kickboxing and fitness instructor, so I do have a history in fitness, food, and weight loss to a degree. It's part of the martial arts stuff. Did fitness challenges and whatnot with students. It's fun. It's natural, like if you don't give your body many carbs to start the day off, it'll burn through whatever carbs are already there, go to the fat, and then by lunch you feed it more carbs, and then you're good to go for us today. You don't have that kind of post-lunch crash that a lot of people get. Of course, ultimately though, if you're someone's looking to lose weight, calorie deficit. Just burn more than you eat. But for me, when my schedule is busy, may not be able to work out every single day. Find a protein in the morning, carb for lunch, and then, you know, I still snack. Like, I'm eating a chocolate bar right now. Still snack. I keep it underneath the daily recommended the daily recommended amount of sugar. And it works great. You know, I have lost almost 10 pounds already in the last few months. I want to lose 5 more. I'll be at 145, and I'm good. Then I'll tone up a little bit through the summer, and then I'll gain the weight back as muscle. I have difficulty losing weight, and it's the only thing that works so far without being hungry. Yeah, absolutely. Because you're forcing your body to burn more fat than carbs, which is a great way to do it.
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it's...
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so...
You're all grieving Neve.
It won't be the same without her.
Hello. Of course, now too, everybody's body is different. I can still eat chocolate, mostly dark, a small portion on daily. Yeah, everything in moderation. Like, this is the last bit of chocolate I have in the house. You know, I didn't have any chocolate yesterday. Really, if I do have a craving, it's okay to have it if you don't overindulge, right? You know, those daily recommended limits are actually surprisingly good.
A shadow of my former self.
Now, when I was at the karate school 6 days a week, teaching and working out all day, every day, I actually had to eat fast food to keep my weight up. I needed that extra calories, otherwise I'd start losing weight because I was very active. My metabolism was through the roof. I had to eat fast food once a week in order to keep my weight stable. Otherwise, I would lose 5 pounds. Because my build isn't muscular. I can be toned and quite lean. Lean's the word I'm looking for. Like Scavidus then, he's also like that. He burns like crazy, yeah. Now, since obviously my metabolism has slowed down, I don't live as much of an active lifestyle as I used to, and I'm getting older, so it happens. But I'm hoping this summer to get more active. Now that I have a backyard I can use to do my martial arts and fitness and whatnot, and I fully plan on using that. I was like, it's not fair. Yeah. It's nice being able to... I'm not gonna lie, it is nice being able to do that. Now, Scavidus also walks like several hours routinely.
There's no light without shadow, as
So he's
there is
burning
no
through
shadow
calories.
Without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Indeed. Oh, hello. Because for my height and age, 160 is considered overweight. I was getting close to that line. I'm now down at just under 150. I want to get between 140 and 145. Cheers, I have to remind him to eat sometimes. It sounds like mouse. Pounds? Yeah, pounds. Pounds, absolutely. Oh man, I'd be skinny if I was 150 odd kilos. Oh my god. I'd just be made of pure muscle. 150 kilos would be like, what? One second, Nymph. I'll talk to you in a moment. Let's see, 150 kilos to pounds. I said to pounds, not grams. Goober. Yeah, 330 pounds. That's about what I thought. Now, in kilograms, because Canada's a wild mishmash of imperial and metric. So, yeah, I'm about 68 kilos, give or take. 150 kilos is a bit bigger. Yeah, 150 kilos, 330 pounds. That's a lot. Yeah, so I'm about, between 65 and 68 kilos. I want to try and get down to about 140, 145 ideally. Which I'm almost there. It's going all the right way, and I'm more active now that the sun is out, which is good. More toned too because of all the yard work, which is good. Hi, Atticus. I love you. Good boy. You want a minute? Come on. Watching a cutscene. Come on. Good boy. A lad. Woohoo! Almost guessed it. Yeah. According to Google, 68.04 kilos.
What you did for your father.
I'm just south of 150 pounds.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't
5 more
worry
pounds and I'll be
about
happy.
strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain.
Use kilos here? Yeah. Canada's a weird mishmash of imperial and metric.
Silver.
You spoke
We
to
use
a
both.
goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
South of 130? No, south of 150. South of 130, I'd be underweight.
In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Yeah, she's taking an evil turn. Version 100 is a danger zone for pounds as well as kilos, but different reasons. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I might have a couple of pounds on you. Dude, you got a lot of height on me as well. And medication, which has affected your ability to lose weight, as well as sports injuries, which have affected your ability to do stuff. Got a couple pounds on me, but they're all for good reasons. You're also north of 6 feet, if I recall correctly, and I'm like 5'7". I have an Atticus, though, so everything's okay. I'm giving him a hug, and he is sitting here purring away.
Is it
hello.
true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Indeed.
It
I
is,
fought death.
and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be...
I'm quite short, so I can have less weight. Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
So she's huffing emotions. Pain, specifically. Is that not concerning? Again, not fair. Yeah, that's I can see where you're coming from. It was disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she
what is that?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder what you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
Yeah.
She was. And she
She'd have huff and grief.
as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
Which I'm convinced is the magic that Ranrock and Co have been using.
There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Oh, you got him hammered. Nice. The hallowed hero. Alrighty. So we got 35 minutes left in this stream. You know what that means, everybody? Time for exploration. Hey, Atticus. Been a good boy? I'm been a chatty little goblin today.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize.
Thank you.
I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
That'll be a tomorrow thing. Professor Weasley, woman of few words. Oh, there's a side quest above us, huh? So, he's quite social. Lots of meows. Yes. He is a very chatty boy. Hey, buddy? You should have heard his brother when he was around. Oh my god. Sounded like he had smoked a pack a day. Okay, that's a side quest that's just going to start when we pick it up. Any other side quest to pick up for tomorrow? No? Okay, well, we have a few minutes before the next ad kicks in. So if it's just attending history class, it might not take too long. And then after the ad break, we will do exploration. Hey, buddy? Hey? He's a handsome boy. This cat is my favorite out of the trio, and my heart is going to shatter when he passes on. Mouse's heart will shatter even more, because she has had him for all 18 odd years of his life.
Everyone knows you can't.
Which is more than half of her life. Oh, and he's gone. See you, buddy.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 630.
Is he still there? No, he just left a couple seconds ago.
But history occurs.
He's in the kitchen now.
Classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Shut up, meat.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall.
Nah, meat's harmless.
Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above.
Sorry, I mean the professor. Oh, the professor. Yeah, this is the professor. Apparently the professor's a ghost. Are we still there in Harry's time? Oh, okay.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that.
I did not know that. That's kind of neat. He never stopped teaching. Evidently, even in death.
Wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Well, that must be his dream job. I certainly hope so. Otherwise, he's living an afterlife of sheer hell. I feel like if he's been around this long, he probably likes it.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft.
Must be cheap too. Yeah, you don't really have to pay him.
Historical figure.
He was here as a volunteer professor in the afterlife. Oh yeah.
Revelio.
Collect the field guide page. Okay. Found it. This is the skull of famed tailor Grimbald Weft, whose skilled needlework repaired countless witches and wizards' coats during the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, thus preventing them from taking ill during battle.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of these scholarly...
With all the savings and education, let them rise from the dead. Absolutely.
Let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athbuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
My god, no wonder everyone's falling asleep in class. The cadence of this guy's speech is abysmal. Good work on the voice actor for nailing that. Come on. Ba-na-na-na.
His fame was not won by vanquishing foes.
Oh. Hey, that's still purple. That's the quest area. Alrighty. Ads are about to start in a couple of seconds. I'm going to run them now, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See y'all shortly. Oh. I have returned. Cats are all in order. Everything is good. This way.
Sir Athbuddle, this is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon.
I need to find Sir Athbuddle, don't I?
Curry.
Yes, yes. Oh!
I find that
The waving knight, set of armor, belonged to Sir Athbuddle with a cheerful countenance, a legendarily friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before it was fought by virtue of his amiable negotiation tactics. Some attributes his success to an overly potent cheering charm he cast upon himself. I see. Hey man, we almost done this side quest.
Students often complain about...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done.
Thanks.
Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk.
It's a silly man.
Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing.
Ooh.
Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
That's a shame.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss.
Yes.
History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting.
I concur. I agree.
Students such as yourself will learn from it.
Thanks, Professor.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnottle. Rumor had it.
All right. Now then, for the last 26 minutes of the stream, we are going to be doing exploration. Now, there is a bad guy camp to the northwest that I would like. No, go back to the map, James. Very good. We want the world map, however, that I missed last time I was up here. It's right there. We're gonna go get that stuff done. Okay. My neighbor dropped something upstairs. Yoink.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, hold up. Collection chest. Oh, heavens. Spiders. Duck bug.
Expelliarmus!
Just keep that curse on them. Done. The easy way to kill them is when a parryable move comes up. They're going to use their tongue. You Levioso to yank the tongue up in the air, and then you Defindo them to chop the tongue off. Instant one-shot kill. They don't always do it, though. Get back here. Hate spider Scavus always needs to catch those for me. I don't blame you. Reminds me of a dream I had the other night.
Aloha Mora.
Related to spiders and ticks, sadly. In the dream, there's like some egg sac next to Mouse and I's bed, like around where your feet are. And it would spit out cats. However, to get the cat, it would also spit out Hi Atticus, a fucking cat. It would also spit out a tick, about this big, about the size of a dog, like a medium-sized dog, small medium dog, lap dog. But that tick also had giant spider legs, so it stood about 2 to 3 feet tall. And yeah, you had to fight those in order to get the kitten from the box. And too many of them came out. For real? It was in my dream. It was a dream. And too many of them were on the bed and I couldn't keep up with it and I just panicked. I've taught myself to breathe a certain way when I'm having nightmares and it wakes Mouse up and then she wakes me up. Because I start to come to in nightmares a little bit, but not enough to come straight out of the dream. But I can come to enough to be like, to try and get Mouse to wake up next to me so she can shake me awake. I don't have many nightmares. They don't usually bug me either.
Look what
No, you don't. Ow. Yeah, it was just a nightmare, but having this lapdog-sized tick with spider legs crawling around my bed was an absolutely abysmal feeling. I hated every second of it. It was horrible. Do not recommend. Binding 1. Squirrel. Good, they're invincible. Let's open. I have them off. I mostly forget them go. Luckily, yeah, that's good. See, most nightmares I have really don't bug me. Like when I get them, I wake up, oh, it was a nightmare, whatever. I go back to bed. Neither here nor there. There's only one in recent memory that stayed with me and had to do with our cats. Atticus had been infected by some kind of parasite that wanted to get to us. And the only way we knew that he was infected by a parasite was he was walking down the hallway and his head flipped all the way back so like he could look at us with his head upside down. And he had... Where's the character? And he had the face of a certain character on him. There it is. A snip tool out, handy dandy little thing. So yeah, his head snapped back fully, so like he was looking at us upside down, and he had that face on him with that smile. And that's just like, oh shit, that's not our cat. He's got the parasite. Our cat is dead. And yeah, then he did like the boot scoot across the hallway underneath the bed. And that's when I woke up. That one stayed with me though for a couple of days. That one was uncomfortable. Did not like it. At all. Because it had to do with my handsome man Kiss Boy. Bad dream. I give that one a 1 out of 10.
Revelio.
Should probably go identify all the gear that we have sitting in our bag too, actually. I'll do that towards the end. Here's chest. There's book. Remember one dream really creepy, small hallway, open stairs, behind creepy big voodoo doll staring at me. Going up, there's big school gym, big pool of plastic balls, and behind it, Disney characters, but creepy versions. Yeah. That doesn't sound fun. Tragedy eventually befell Eunan and Artemisia Blackwood at the hands of none other than her daughter, Lysandra. Born a squib, Lysandra was a disappointment to her parents from the moment her lack of magical ability became apparent. Lysandra's frustration with her parents reached its peak in her 16th year, and after a particularly nasty fight, Lysandra reported her mother to Muggle witch hunters, and came for Artemisia early one spring morning, and at nightfall burned her at the stake. Fuck. It is not known what became of Eunan after Artemisia's demise, only that neither he nor his daughter was ever seen again. Eunan Blackwood's maze mysteriously disappeared from its home in Stonehaven not long afterwards, only to reappear in different places for a short time, ensnaring Muggles and magical folk alike. So it remains to this day. Many have attempted to tame the Blackwood maze, that it is now known, but herbologists suspect it still answers to the dark will of its former master and has thus far evaded control. We need the Pooh with big shark teeth. Oh yeah, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Shark teeth Pooh Bear. Gotta use my burning broom, keep my butt warm flying around in the winter. Boy. Oh, more spiders. Lovely. Not what was supposed to happen. Beautiful. Oh. No. You get out of here. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Take me out to dinner first if you're gonna web me up like that. Do behave. I'm only 16. Weird it doesn't burn his butt. I'm glad it doesn't burn my butt. I will, yeah, a little bit weird. I don't have to do the platform puzzle. I can just fly up.
Revelio.
Okay, however, it seems I need to put a thing on that and light it on fire. Where is my orb at? There. Ooh, Horklum juice. Or... Put it in here? No, can't go in there. Okay. Alright, where's my orb? Found it. Protected by spiders.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No. Yes. No. No.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah. Orb away. Whee. Nice, I already lit it on fire. Now it wants me to use magic to lift the box to get up there, but I have the magic of flight. So,
I should investigate.
Good thing you're already inside the tunnel there, pal. Let me guess, a little leaf tornado? Leaf nado. Oh, nope, just chest. Through all that fight just to get some dueling gloves I'm not going to use. Okay. Where's our next to go? Because I might head back to the room requirement quickly. Yeah, we're near a fast travel point. That's fine then. Okay. We're going to head back to the room requirement, identify all of our stuff before I forget. And hopefully we have enough things to upgrade it in case we replace any gear. We don't have to go visit the animals. Alright, what kind of potions you guys got for me here? Do you, Deke? What is it, buddy?
Hello,
This is a nice room. I do quite like the room requirement.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts. And Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
We need a phoenix.
It belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it.
The room with the three? Yeah.
Surely the nasty poachers have as well.
I quite like that corner.
It could be in danger.
I better go and rescue it.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Alright, that's going to be the first thing we do tomorrow. Yeah, I like this corner. This is a nice, comfy corner. It's cozy. Okay, we don't need any more Wigan Weld. That's fine. Let's go down here. We'll do a loop. Mallowsweet, Dittany, Knotgrass, Fluxweed, Tentacula, Chomping Cabbages, Mandrake. My Mandrake slots are full. Alright. Let's identify some gear. Oh, we did get some better stuff. Alright. Game, what you give us? Any better handwear? No, we can sell all the handwear that's here. All handwear that's here can be sold. Oh. Oh. God, that's hard to look at. No better headwear. No. Better neckwear. No. Cloaks and robes. Yes. Outfit. No. Okay. New wood handle or wand handles. I like the one that we had. The saber gray. It's simple, it's sleek. I like it. Alright, let's upgrade our stuff. which was New Cape. Upgrade. Upgrade. Need Phoenix Feathers to upgrade it further. Good thing we're getting that tomorrow. As for traits, we want to go to tier 3. And we want Unforgivable 3. And then we also want to upgrade, was it gloves? No. Glasses, yes, the horrible looking glasses. And that needs a Graphorn horn, which is also quest related. Be careful before it lures reptilian conspiracy theorists. Ooh. I think the new 5th year is secretly a lizard wizard, if you will. Lizard wizard, yes. Hello? Alright. Back to the world map we go. So we were exploring down here. Next. We'll keep going. And then I think at the start tomorrow, we will sell off all of our stuff. We'll go get the Phoenix. We'll come back, upgrade what we can. And then we'll do a bunch of side quests. More spooters. It is the theme of the day. Can I turn you into a thing? No. Okay. Look at them big damage. Oi! Dinner first. Oi! Uh-oh. Fucker. Oh. Alright. Oh. Don't know why the web was protruding on the back of my head, but hey, we survived. It's okay. We left now. Ah. See, I would like to see them expand more on the treasure vaults in the second game when it comes out. And I love the idea of treasure vaults. They're just so underwhelming right now. And I get a gardener's robe that's just a random piece of gear that doesn't really do much. This game has a lot of really good ideas in terms of mechanics. The treasure vaults, great ideas. Merlin trials, great ideas. What you get from them, though, is just a little bit underwhelming. It feels like a 6 out of 10 prize every time you get it. I'm not saying every single prize should be 10 out of 10. Don't get me wrong. I think I would rather have fewer treasure vaults with more of a payoff, which also incorporates some more excitement getting them. Same with the Merlin trials. They're not doing. There's so many Merlin trials we have yet to do, but I'm done all the challenges for them. So I get no benefit for doing them except for just doing them, which is fine. Like, I don't mind having extra puzzles, but the puzzles aren't that engaging. They're pretty simple. And I'd prefer fewer that are more engaging. Oh, treasure vault. A door. How do I open the door? Is there an orb for me to put on a thing or a lever to pull? Let's find out. Found it. Pull the lever. That opens the treasure vault. We get the cool wobbly floor. I get a box. Which I put there. And that's the first time we've seen that puzzle. Using that. I like challenging puzzles. Me too. Like, this was it. This was the treasure vault. You know, I pull a lever, it opens the door, I go in, I put the box there, I grab the box, or I grab the treasure. Which treasure wasn't good, and I'm done. That's the treasure vault. They're a little bit underwhelming, but I like the idea of them. So I hope in the second game they kind of refine the payoff of a lot more of their ideas. That's really all it needs. Like, just better payoff on it. Another treasure vault. Like, this game is great, don't get me wrong. And I think the second game, if they refine some of these mechanics a little bit further, is just going to be phenomenal. I wouldn't be, you know, 12 plus streams in if I didn't enjoy the game. Like, I do quite like this. The only downside about the Stories of a Storyteller thing is I get to critique stuff and it might make it seem like I don't enjoy it. But no, I quite like this game. Okay, where's my orb? Found it. Reason enough to read the books? Oh, absolutely. I was probably going to read the books anyway, but this is kind of, you know, giving me more and more interest, as it should. As for when I'll have time to read the books, that I don't know. I would like to at some point, though. Ideally, I can read the books before the second game comes out. I might have to force myself to do that. Because when I go through the second game, I want to approach this a little bit more in depth in relation to the world itself. And in order for me to do that, I should read them books. I'd love to read them anew. Yeah, should be interesting. Should be interesting for me. Alright, that was it for that treasure vault. 2 and Furious. Ancient magic hotspot. Woo!
A castle.
Oh, and a Merlin trial.
Quite stately in its time.
Must have been. Hey man, you look real barrel chested. Die. Come here. How did I get mixed up in this? He says. The first book's more like kids, though, gets darker soon. Yeah, I've heard that, and I love it when authors and just writers in general do stuff like that, where it starts off intended for one audience, and then the series grows up with the audience. Another example of that I've actually watched almost all of is an anime called Inuyasha. Fantastic anime. It starts off kind of geared towards kids, preteens, but it grew up with its audience. It's like in the opening of the show, you know, you get sword fights and everything. There's no blood. You know, it's just kind of like Pokemon when people get hit. There's a couple of scratch marks on them. But by the end, no, like they're cutting limbs off. You're seeing a little bit of blood. It's not gory, but it's there because it would be there. And no, that show did a great job of growing up with its audience. Subject matter got more grown up as well. Good show. Really good show. I didn't like the 8th one. The play I refused to recognize as canon. I've heard about that. I've heard the about the hubbub around the quote-unquote 8th book. The play. I have no stance on the matter, obviously, as I have never read the books or watched all the movies, so I'm not going to speak on it, but I have heard a lot of people have grumblings with the so-called 8th book.
Revelio.
Book, play, whatever you want to call it. There's something big in that tower, and I want it. I don't care about the sack downstairs, but I care about whatever's in here. Yee. Honestly, I didn't expect it to let me all the way in. Same for Harry Potter. Yeah. No, that's what I mean. Like, Harry Potter and Inuyasha grew up with the audience, which is fantastic. That is really, really good. More franchises need to do that. And just because you started off making your world for kids doesn't mean it's always going to be kids. Especially when the kids who pick it up start to grow up. Pokemon is a series that I have been playing for like the last 25 years. And it hasn't really grown up with its audience. But at the same time, the game is still really enjoyable for me. So it's kind of hit a niche kind of middle ground where it still feels good. It's just fun. It's a simple cleanse. I don't know if I'd want it to grow up, because then it wouldn't feel like Pokemon. I just try to ignore it. I have the other ones on my bookshelf. That's fair. I have the Minilima and the illustrated one, Jim Kane, the Flemish versions. Neat. Oh, I missed that one. Right there next to me at the start.
What's that?
Ba-na-na-na. Now, the Pokemon TV show, I don't know if that one grew up or not with the audience, because I didn't watch every season of the TV shows. I watched the first few. Oh, excuse me. And then I got busy doing other things, so wasn't able to keep up with it. Oh, no. It's okay. We learned from earlier in the stream. What do we got? What do we got here? Oh. I should be landing on these. Alright, well, in the future, we land on all landing platforms. Ah, it's 3 o'clock already? Okay. So, I really don't need all this loot. Like, the loot's really meaningless to me at this point in the game. I want to get it because it's there, not because I need it. Like, we're good for money. We don't need to worry about that. How to do 10 more ancient magic hotspots, huh? More Astronomy Tales, that's fine. Another Hogwarts secret, that's fine. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Alrighty, I would like to keep playing, but I definitely sprayed edges. Might be a good tip for future books. People like illustrations and special editions. Definitely sprayed edges. It's a big trend now. Sprayed edges. Why does that not seem familiar to me? 1 second. Sprayed edges books. Oh, and they have an image on, like, along the sides of the page. Okay, yeah. I've seen some freaking cool versions of that. Sal, I would have to get a publisher in a traditional sense to be able to try and do that, because with Amazon right now. Never heard of it. I've heard of it, but I hadn't heard the actual term for it. Like, sprayed edges. That is the first time I have read it, but I have seen some really cool versions of it. Yeah, I think there's a Lord of the Rings one I saw that someone had made that was really, really cool. They did it in gold. Saw it years ago. It was neat. Yeah, special editions are definitely a possibility. They were really nice for a contest among fans. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do make stuff feel a little bit more unique, special. However, I do have to call that there because my kitchen is screaming for attention right now. There are dishes that need to be put away. There are dishes that need to be cleaned. There is possibly a stovetop that needs to be wiped down. I can't remember off the top of my head. So before we go, I am going to assign my talent point. What's this one? What did I want to put it towards? That one. There. So famous you would make special books, editions, bookbinding. I think that might be the lady I'm thinking of. She was a social media person. Seeded seed, bad seed. So yeah, I am heading out. I'm gonna get this saved, and we'll be back tomorrow, normal time, 11:30 until 3. Hopefully I have a good writing update for you guys. I'm hoping to get some social media stuff done today if I can get my chores done quickly enough. I'll drop a link in Discord. By all means, go for it. Thanks for the stream, and thank you for coming. It is always a pleasure to hang out and chat. I'm gonna save again. So I'll be back tomorrow, 11:30 till 3 for more Hogwarts Legacy, and then we'll be back Friday with 7 Days to Die, Horde Night number 2 to kick it off, which is gonna be tense. Yeah. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your night, afternoon, or morning, depending where you're watching from, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care for now.